What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel, if you didn't know. Today's video is gonna be all about products. I know a lot of you guys are beginners out there and I really wanted to put this video out because there's a lot of questions. What should you get? What shouldn't you get? What you need, what you don't necessarily need. So I'm gonna give you guys a list of products that you absolutely must have to do lash extensions and then things that are realistically just optional. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the must-haves. So this video is gonna be a bit longer because I am gonna kind of run through some products, give you a little bit of why you need certain things and why you don't need certain things. So just bear with me and I promise you this is information that you are gonna wanna know. Also, I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel, so please subscribe to my channel so that you can see all the videos I have posted. I post so frequently, and if you're subscribed, you will know when I post, so please subscribe right now. Okay, so I have a list of products here for you guys, so forgive me if I look down because all my notes are right here. But the first thing I do want to talk to you guys about is adhesive. Adhesive is literally your glue, literally what's going to keep your lashes on your client's natural lashes. It is the sole core product of your entire service. You need to make sure that you have a good glue. Do not cheap out on your glue. If there's anything that you want to kind of skimp out on, it is definitely not your adhesive. So definitely make sure that you're purchasing a quality adhesive. I say this all the time, but do not buy your adhesive from Amazon. Make sure that you're going to a professional website that does have lash products. That's what they do. That is their entire niche. Make sure that it's coming from a reputable source. So we at Flourish Lashes have our Infinite Bond. If you check the reviews on our Infinite Bond, it is absolutely amazing. I swear by this adhesive. It is my all-time favorite adhesive, so I definitely recommend that one. For beginners, advanced lash artists, it doesn't even matter. You guys can check that out in the description below. The next one is lashes. Lashes are definitely important. You absolutely need them. I'm not gonna go into too much about lashes, but you definitely wanna have a fair share of variety, especially if you are learning and you're trying to kind of find your way in terms of styling and all that kind of stuff. I do recommend grabbing a few mixed trays, maybe like 4 mixed trays, and then kind of work your way from there. See what you like the most, see what you use the most, and then grab some single length trays. The next thing is something that I feel that people don't realize that you actually have to get a quality tool on, but people definitely think that you can grab tweezers from literally anywhere, and that is not the case. Same thing with adhesive. You want to make sure that you're getting tweezers that are good quality. It is so crazy how such a small tool can actually affect your set in such a large way. The grip of your tweezers, how they grab, how they pull, how they place, it's such an important thing, especially the precision of them. So you need 2 tweezers to start with. These are an absolute must. You need an isolation tweezer and you need a placement tweezer. It doesn't matter which tweezer, whatever's comfortable to you. If we're doing classic lashes, then you need a classic placement tweezer. But if you're doing volumes, there's so many different variations in terms of volume lashing, but tweezers are an absolute must. Next thing is tape. Tape, I'm gonna group in with pads. You absolutely need tape and pads, or tape or pads. They are super useful. You absolutely need it to complete your set because you have to tape down your bottom lashes. So that is an absolute must-have. Next is jade stones / glue rings. I say you can kind of have either or both, totally up to you, but you definitely need something that's gonna hold your adhesive. Next is definitely mascara wands. You absolutely need mascara wands to make sure that your set is coming out the way you want it to. If you are doing a set and not brushing through them, sometimes they can go a little wonky. You can kind of be placing lashes where you think you're placing them, and then when you brush them, they're not there. But you need mascara wands so that way when you're brushing throughout your set, you know that they're holding on, because sometimes you brush through the set and they start popping off, and that's an indication that something is wrong, whether you need more glue, whether the lashes are not clean enough, just something. So make sure you have mascara wands on hand. The next thing is hydrometer. I feel like hydrometers, people aren't always knowledgeable about hydrometers, and that's okay, but it is something that you absolutely need to make sure that you're gonna have great retention. That is because you wanna make sure you know the humidity level of your lash room, so that way your adhesive is gonna work in the best way possible and your clients are gonna have amazing retention. Okay, the next one is not necessarily a product, but just a fact in general, is good lighting. You absolutely need good lighting because honestly, the better lighting you have, the easier and faster you're gonna be at lashing. I know like people don't necessarily always have a ring light or a glam core light, just something that's a bit more focused on the actual client's lashes, so that area is surrounded by light where you can definitely see every single lash. And last but not least, for a must, you need to have a bed or a chair. So this is a must, not necessarily because you need a bed or a chair, you just need to have an area where your client can lay down. So I know when I was starting out, I didn't have a bed or a chair. I had had like a couch that was in my living room, and that's what I used for my clients. And it was great until it wasn't anymore, but it did work in the beginning. So as long as you have an area for your clients to lay down, especially when you're starting out, sometimes it's a little bit pricey to go purchase everything. And I totally understand that. It's not an essential, but you absolutely need some area, something for your clients to lay on to apply the lashes. Okay, so those are all my must-haves. Those are all the things you absolutely need to have to start lashing. Generally, a lot of these are included in your kits when you do a training. If you guys get trained with me, pretty much 95% of this stuff is included in your training, and you do get it so that way you can start lashing right away. The only things that you may not have included with most trainings that you may have to go out there and purchase yourself is a ring light or a light and a bed or a chair. So next, moving on from the must-haves to the optionals. The reason I wanted to talk about this is because I know that there are so many products out there, a lot of lash brands carry, and being a new lash artist or beginner lash artist, sometimes you can't identify what you absolutely need from what you don't need, and it can be a little bit overwhelming, and then you kind of get a little bit confused because there's so many things out there. You want to buy all this stuff, but it's a lot of money. So that's why I want to go through these optionals with you that are definitely helpful, but not necessarily something you have to have. Okay, so these ones I'm gonna kind of just skim through. I'm gonna briefly explain them, but the first one is a lash fan. Lash fans are great for drying your client's lashes before they open their eyes. It's definitely a great experience for your client. They feel good. It kind of eliminates the burning a little bit, but it is not an absolute necessity. It's something that can add to the service. The next one is a nano mister. I feel like people get a little bit confused with nano misters because they're not sure what it does, so I'm gonna briefly go through it. But a nano mister is a little device that kind of sprays out a mist of water. The particles are so tiny and so small that what they do is actually help cure the adhesive after you're done applying them. So when your client is done with their set before they open their eyes, you give their eyes a little bit of a mist, and it does help the curing process. Next is a cleanser. So I know I talked about primer as a must-have, but cleanser, I feel like when I started lashing, I didn't actually have a cleanser for a really long time because it's not a necessity in the sense that you have to cleanse every single client. Can you do it? Absolutely. Do lash artists do it? Absolutely. And that's totally fine. But if we're looking at things that you absolutely need, you don't necessarily need a cleanser. What you can do is let your clients know that they have to clean their lashes and make sure that they clean their lashes before they come in. But it's a great thing to have in your lash cart when you are ready for it. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I hope that this clarified a little bit on the things that you absolutely need versus the things you can wait for. I know how expensive it can be to become a lash artist in the first place, and chances are you don't really know where to go once you start getting your kit and everything. So I just want to do this to kind of help you guys, guide you in the right way, get you guys what you absolutely need at first, and then branch off from there. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with something new next time. Bye.